Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Dawn Course. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the newest version earlier, you can go to their Patreon, where it's $5 a month. So, on the last Let's Play, we hung out with Miko and Bjorn a bit, and went to, get tickets to the Philharmonics, then watched a movie, or was about to get food, and Torf was there. At which point we were like, hey, Torf, I really didn't like how you treated Miko and Lake. Also, what is up with our thing going on right here? And he's like, our thing? We don't have a thing. It's just sex. And yeah, I kind of told you about this before. You're just being clingy and all that stuff. At which point we broke down and went to, well, her name, Gudrun, and cried in her arms. 'Cause it do be like that. Sometimes. But anyways, that was then. This is now. We're now dating the coach. Or maybe, I don't know. There is a CG that we haven't seen yet. So, let's reset my face. And begin. Snowflakes fall. Yes, it's this stuff again. Where everybody, snow's falling, we're in town. Devon's like, hey, everybody pay attention to the professor. Professor's like, that's in today's lectures. We're in town. Have fun here. Come back at 5 o'clock. Lectures. We're hungry. Have some company. Ooh, something new. I find them both in the crowd. Lake talking with Jorgen and Rune. Miko with Travis. But I can't bring myself to walk up to either. I know, I really want to go out and eat, who I want to go out and eat with. But, can I really ask him? I'm sure he already has plans. I bet he's going somewhere with Rune. Asking shouldn't hurt. Worst case, he'll just say no, and I'll try and catch Lake. Still, my palms are getting sweaty as I approach Devon, repeating to myself that there's nothing weird about what I'm doing, like a mantra I cling to. Devon? Yes? Oh, Dart, what's up? Everything's fine. Are you going somewhere for dinner? Lunch? Yeah, there's a nice udon place around. Supposedly the best Japanese restaurant north of Stockholm. Also, a week or two back, I went to a Japanese restaurant with my family. Now, I can't really, now that I say that, I can't really think of any Japanese restaurants that aren't this. But you know, those places where, they do all that display, ding, 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 and that little train and things on fire. Some of the best food I've had in a while. I don't know what they do, but the food there just tastes amazing. I haven't tried much Japanese cuisine, but it sounds promising. That sounds nice, yeah? Can I join you? Oh, that station's voice stings a bit, but maybe I just took him by surprise and needs a moment to consider it. I think so? If you won't get bored with me, you can join me, sure. Oh, you're going alone? I look around, and I don't see Rune anymore. No Arnie, or any other professor. I just see me, Devon, and a pall full of students left at the university parking. Yeah, that's the plan. Oh, the cursed English language. The lack of distinction between singular and plural. You is a sad joke. Oh. Okay. One day, I'll switch to using y'all and be the change I want to see. Y'all? I don't want to impose, but if you're fine with me joining you, I'll be happy to. You can come along, no problem. Though, let me warn you, Udon is a particular dish. Not everyone likes it. Okay, let's look at udon. It basically just looks like noodles in a dish with some, like, oh, what are they called? You know, the green things that are circles, and then maybe an egg or a bit of meat. They kind of look like what you would think of in anime as ramen, in a way. Yeah, they have a whole bunch of things. I never tried it, but I'd be happy to. Let's go then. It's 20 minutes from here, so we have quite a walk ahead of us. 20 minutes. Not too long of walk. Not at all. But my empty stomach cries hearing this. So we walk away from the university and into town we've previously only seen through bus windows. It's cold and don't talk much. Devon pushes through the snow, his broad back hunched like a shield. Actually, what's udon even? Have you ever tried ramen? Oh, yes, ramen's delicious. Udon is also noodles in broth, but it's closer to the principles of Japanese cuisine. The broth is very light, there aren't many extras, and the focus is on the ingredients. There aren't any extras. It's packed full of umami too. What the heck's umami? That sounds promising, though a bit plain. I like the richness of ramen. I like both. Maybe you'll like it too. Also, I might just set my face. No, pretty much fine. Oh, one sec. There we go. And here we are. This one is with the neon? It's the one with the neon. Between the cafes and the clothing shops, there's indeed a small noodle shop crammed, and red neon in the window, packed full of people. Do you think we'll find a table? I hope so. They're supposed to be really good. If not, I would try again tomorrow, and we can think of something else now. Do you know any other places around? Not really. I didn't check the map. Let's go in and check. A new place again! As soon as we open the door, a mouth-watering smell of noodles and mushroom broth hits us, along with a wave of air so pleasantly warm that my tense muscles relax immediately. Also, I didn't know that the soup that they have at those places are like mushroom soup. It's really good. No, it's onion soup, that's it. I take a deep breath in, and my stomach rumbles in anticipation. All full. Indeed, all the tables are taken, but at least there's no queue. We could wait a bit, I think. We didn't have any better ideas anyway. Oh, I think the pair at the table at the window had just finished. Indeed, the caribou and cow hop off from their bar stools and head to the counter. Nice, we were lucky. The pair pays for their meal and heads to the door. We move aside to let them out, and the waiter already cleans the table and gestures for us to come sit there. We both sit down, Devon taking a seat further away from the door. Welcome to Ramen Udon. Ramen Udon? Okay. I feel like that would be like steak potato or something, like for a restaurant name. The waiter brings us 2 menus and takes a polite bow before turning to the counter, back into the whirl of work. I take a glance at the laminating page, my eyes stopping on a section of udons, taking a third of the whole menu. They also have rice bowls and katsu. Is that really what's called katsu? But it's a place serving udon, and it's my first, and maybe last time here. Going with their speciality seems like the only reasonable option. What are you ordering? I think I'll take the basic udon and oyster mushroom tempura. I think I'll take the same then. I'm not sure if I could like, or how big the portion, if I could like, or how big the portions are. Oh, what I would like, or how big the portions are. Sorry. So, I'd rather try what Devon's having. Besides, this way, I can't regret it if his order turns out to be nicer than mine. I mean, you could have slightly different orders, and then you have a bit of his, and he has a bit of yours, and use the same spoons or something like that. Anyways, we could also take pickled vegetables to share as a starter. Ooh, that sounds nice. Look through the menu for the items that Devon chooses, and my stop on the prices. What's up? Nothing. I'm just thinking about what to order to drink. How about the tea to share? I'm in the mood for some jasmine green tea. Sounds good, yeah. I don't think I've ever tried it either, but with this weather, a warm tea would be perfect. Hi, do you know what you're ordering, or do you need a moment? We already know. We'll take 2 kake udon, 2 mushroom tempura, a set of pickled vegetables, and a jasmine green tea. Okay, thank you. I'll bring you the vegetables first, and you'll have to wait for a little bit longer for the dishes. We're quite busy at the moment. Sure, thanks. And the waiter bows once again, returning to the kitchen. A bit longer. I wonder how long that is. I'm starving already. These are very simple dishes, so maybe up to 20 minutes. I was a few times in the noodle bar in Toledo. What is this Toledo? Must be some foreign place. They were serving their bowls in like 10 minutes or less. Pretty much all you have to do is cook and drain the pasta, add warm broth, and add some garnish. The waiter comes back with a tray of 3 small dishes on it, filled with various pickles. Shiitake, cucumbers, what is this cucumbers? Kimachi, which he puts on the table one by one. Here's your vegetables. Enjoy. Thank you. And back to the kitchen they go. It must really be busy time. Ooh, I love marinated mushrooms. Marinated mushrooms? That's a radical idea. I never really liked these at home. I'm not sure if I knew what I was signing up for. So what are marinated mushrooms? I know what mushrooms are, and marinated would be in something. Marinated mushrooms. Okay, I think I've had them before. I mean, I've had mushrooms a lot, so I'd have to have them. I grabbed one of the chopsticks and put it in my maw. It's chewy and slightly sweet. Honestly, better than I thought it would be. But still. And thinking of how much it costs, it really takes away the enjoyment. Dark, are you sure everything's fine? You look like something's bothering you. Don't worry about the prices. I brought you here, so I'm paying. Thank you. Its words lift a weight off my chest, and I sigh, only now realizing that I must have been frowning the whole time. I give him my warmest smile, truly grateful, because for the price of that meal, I could buy food for myself for almost a whole week, if I cook it at the dorm. That does seem like quite a bit. No problem. I remember how it was in my early 20s. I barely had any money that whole time. Just enough for gas, some fast food, and a beer once in a while. So, did you like the lectures, or how'd you like the lectures? Better than yesterday. It was nice to actually be in the building. Did you attend some as well? Yeah, I liked yesterday's lectures, so I thought I'd come and listen, and maybe I could learn something. And I'm glad I did, especially the ones about microbiology. I used to be good at biology in high school. Maybe I could stay at the university one day. I know tuition is free here. Really? Huh. I don't know if you'd be eligible for a room at the dorm, but why not? I mean, it's a few years out of your life, at least 3 years during which you won't work full time. But if you had the time and money, you really moved here for a clean start. You might as well find a new profession too. Do you have any ideas of what you'd be doing after graduating? No, not really. It was just a funny thought I had while listening to the professor. I'd like to know more about the topic, and it's crazy to think I could enroll in the university for free and say the subject if I want, just like that. Here's a question. Could you ever just study and then take the exams? Like maybe a slightly harder exam in the thing, kind of? Because if you knew about the subject, I mean, yeah, I guess it could be subject to cheating, but still, it's like, if you knew about the subject, you think you'd just be like, okay, gonna take the test, do it, be good, brah. Before I can open my snout, though, the waiter comes back, 4 steaming plates on a tray this time. And here in dishes. Enjoy. 2 ornamental bowls with thick udon swimming in light broth. 2 wine plates full of oyster mushrooms, ew, in panko, a saucer of mayo sauce in the middle of each. Beautiful looking dinner, and the smell is an even nicer sight. Thank you. Everything looks delicious. Oh, that was really fast. My stomach reminds me once again that I haven't eaten anything since early breakfast. I wait until Devon grabs his chopsticks before digging into the food before me. Oh my, that's good. Frankly, I'd find anything delicious now, even stale bread and water, but the crispiness of the mushrooms and the delicate crunch of the panko and chewness of the noodles, it all works so well together. I think I've become a fan. The broth is nothing special, but overall, this is very nice. I have to say, the broth I think is probably the best thing I like about those instant noodles. I wish I could afford it though. Well, someday. I only have to finish the uni, or find a part-time job. So, about the university, I know some people make a second degree, make a second degree in their 40s, just because they finally have the time and money to go to study something that used to be their hobby. It's an option. That's what I meant to say. You totally could do it. Yeah, I don't know if I will, but just the thought is nice. So I take it you're happy with the move here? It's nice here. I like the opportunities living here gives. I nod. It's true. Living here gives many opportunities, but I can't help but notice how this isn't really an answer. But why would Devon hide anything? That would make no sense. Coming up with nothing, I discard the thought. I discard the thought and focus on the food before me. Finishing the noodles out of the broth, I kind of wish Rune was here with us. I'm thankful for Devon for trying to keep up this conversation, but I feel incredibly tense eating together, like a tightly wound string ready to break. But beneath that, there's something else. A feeling that makes the corners of my mouth curve upwards. It is weird when that happens. I'm out in a restaurant with just Devon, and he's paying me for dinner. I just wish I could really enjoy it and not feel myself panicking. It do be like that sometimes. And how do you like it? It's delicious. Thank you for bringing me here with you, really. No problem at all. It's good to have the company, and you're a good one, even though you're smelling my, breeches. Thanks. Ooh, CG. Also, he looks a lot smaller now. He looks like a small wolf like I do. From behind. Ooh woo. Wait, we're only at 20 minutes? I thought we were like getting past 30. But it do be like that? Sometimes. Anyways, reset my face. Bingo. I try to be, but really, can I really be good company for Devon? He's 10 years older than me. What possibly might I know that he doesn't know already? Well, like Skibbity from the toilet. Some kind of meme from like kids these days where I'm like, just like, yeah, I'm not even going to try and look at that. I'm fine with my own memes. What do I have to offer but myself? I mean, you can offer yourself, but anyways, you're both blushing. But he says that he enjoys my company. He looks at me with an enticing smile over his bowl of udon, as if trying to tell me this is alright. Maybe I can just accept it and be happy with this time spent together. Still, all this stays at the back of my head as we eat. Devon tell me about his favorite places with food near his hometown. A dinner serving the best pancakes. A taco place making their own tortillas, whatever the heck those are. Some kind of foreign food. A ramen shop in Toledo he visited every time he was in the city. Can I be his friend? Really? I've yet to play the side play, which is All the Lonely People or Broken Harbors. It was one name, then was the other. I tried to get close to him. I'm not even sure why myself. But I don't think I truly believed it would happen. And now, we're together in a nude-on place. Just the two of us, eating and chatting like good friends already. Maybe the barrier is just in my head. Maybe I'm second-guessing myself unnecessarily. Of course, he was already set. Maybe this time I can allow myself to go with the flow and see where it takes me. Oh, so you have a long tail. Not sure how long tiger tails are, but that's a long tail. That was nice. It's gotten a bit darker now. The sky taking on a reddish hue. It's almost sunset. How's about a little walk? We still have almost an hour. Yeah, good idea. We'll go into the coast. The sunsets over the sea here are really spectacular. I would suggest the same. Walks along the coast are the favorite of mine. So, which way? Here, the south. We walk again, but this time with less snow and wind blowing in our faces. The weather is just nice enough to enjoy sorry, I'm reading slowly, but it do be like that sometimes. But maybe I should read slower so I don't have so many pauses. That I can look around the lake and take in the views. Now, able to appreciate the town. And there's a lot to appreciate. The style here is different than in Onslow, and much different than what I got used to in my town too. There's a lot of colors all around, and the buildings are tightly packed. Everything looks new or well renovated. It's obvious that the people here care about the place they live and work together on making it beautiful. Oh, what's up? It's a record store. What time is it? Do you think we have a minute? The absurdity that Devon has asked the absurdity of Devon asking me that hits me first. It's a weird of a sentence. Before I can process the intent behind the question. I wouldn't want you to miss out on the sunset because of that. I figured that you'd like to take some photos of the coast. However, 10 minutes won't make much difference. We have some time to spare. Besides, you seem so genuinely excited by the prospect that I couldn't say no. Want to come too? Sure. It's been ages since I've been in one. The sweet smell of incense and the new clothes greets us as we step in the store. That looks much, much better than I anticipated. Instead of a sad, empty place with white walls and a few CDs, there's indie music playing, drowning out the voices of multitudes of people. Racks are filled with records and music equipment, hangers with clothing and merch, and there's even a corner with sofas. I was afraid to hear John Brovin, or I guess it would be like Bon Joven, playing from the speakers, but no, there's something much more understated playing. Nice. Yeah, quite nice. Anything in particular we want to check out? Myself, I couldn't even know where to start. There are boxes and boxes of records here. I think I'll check out the new arrivals, and maybe the art from the rock section, if they have one. Shouldn't take long. Anything you want to check? I think I'll just walk around. Maybe something catches my eye. I don't intend to leave the store with a record. I don't have anything we could play it on, but maybe I could find some nice merch. But I can go look through the records with you first. Sure, let's go see what they have. Devon walks up to the rack with new arrivals written on the capital letters, and I follow, curious what he might be looking for. Around us, everything is chattering and chilling, or mostly local youth. This would be a great hangout spot. If I lived in the area, I'd probably be here at least once a week. Oh, look at this. Devon picks up one of the records from the box, one with blue sleeve and only a toy plain in plastic bag on it. It's an azure obsidian marble with obsidian white splatter heavyweight virgin vinyl edition. It's long sold out. I haven't seen it anywhere. That is a long description title. What's that? White Country, Old Roads, new album. I love it a lot. I meant all the words I said before, but I wanted to ask about it too. I haven't heard of the band yet though. The music is nice, but I like the lyrics the most. I'll go with this to the counter. One album at this time is enough. Okay, I'll take a look around the store then. So we split. Devon staying in the queue, me heading to the clothing section. 1,3800 kroner. I recognize the voice from the other side of the rack before I see its owner. Bjorn? Dark. Hey, didn't see you there. I just came in. I thought I'd check out if they had any cool merch here. Any luck yourself? Yeah, they have some nice stuff, but it's all way beyond my budget. Like, light years beyond. I don't think I'll ever wear any of that. I don't have to bother looking through it either, I guess. You're surely doing better money-wise. Hey, I'm done. Did you find anything interesting? No, I didn't want to buy anything anyway. I'd rather save money. We can go then. And Devon walks away, heading towards the entrance door. Coach Devon? I'll talk with you later, okay? I'm kind of seducing the teacher, but anyways, I can come by when you're back at the guest house. Sure. See ya. And with that hitting us our 30-minute mark, I think that's a good time to call it. Because I did a lot of reading today, and I'm actually pooped. I'd like to play a nice bit of Dune or something like that, where I can just be like, and these guys walk over here, here's some strategery, plastic steel or whatever. You know, that sort of thing. Oh, I lost my face. But anyways, and this let's play. So comment, cause I like comments, seems you like dislike, tips as always, if you like Meiji and like Secret, then please subscribe and check out the videos that go and please remember to spay near your animals and control the pit population. And if you like this game, you can get it free on itch.io, but if you want to support the people that make this game and get the news version earlier, and Patreon. It's $5 a month. And yeah, until next time, let's play. Me, GamerWolfSix, of seducing the couch. So thanks and see ya.